we know that these are busy times that we're in. And we know that everybody's being asked to spend more time than usual looking at a screen. And we know that kids under 5 learn best from screen time when they're learning or sitting with an adult who is explaining exactly what they're seeing. So tune in to Storytime Online together. You are your child's first teacher, and we are here to support you. Let's get started with our first song. It is including American Sign Language. We have a few things to teach you. This means more, and this means together, and this means happy. Big smile on your face. Happy. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Because your friends, Mrs. Friends, are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Very good. We'll learn that. Our first story today is Mouse's First Fall. I like stories about whatever our season is, and we are in the season of fall. So let's read Mouse's First Fall. And it's by Lauren Thompson, illustrated by Bucket Erdogan. And we want to thank Simon & Schuster for letting us read this story to you today. One cool fall day, Mouse and Minka came out to play. Tumbling and twirling fall leaves fell all around. Look at all the colors, said Minka. See, we have yellow, and kind of orange, and red. Mouse saw red leaves and yellow leaves and orange leaves and brown leaves. Pretty. Look at all the shapes, said Minka. See, every tree has a different shaped leaf. Mouse saw round leaves and skinny leaves and pointy leaves and smooth leaves. Yay! Let's run through the leaves, said Minka. Mouse ran and skipped and kicked and swished through the leaves. Fun! You can do that at your house too. Let's pile them up, said Minka. Mouse piled the leaves high. 1 leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, 4 leaves. Yippee! What a big pile, said Minka. Let's jump in. Mouse leaped and jumped and plopped and rolled in the leaves. I'm hiding, called Minka. Can you find me? Mouse peeked and poked and peered between the leaves. Where can Minka be? Then out popped Minka. Here I am! Hooray! Hooray for Minka, hooray for Mouse, hip hip, hooray for fall. That is a fun story, and you can do all those things at your house. I have a flannel board I want to do with you today that's 5 autumn leaves. Let me see if we have all 5 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 autumn leaves in a tree so high, their colors are beautiful up against the sky. The yellow leaf flew off and floated away. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 autumn leaves are left that day. 4 autumn leaves in a tree so high their colors are beautiful against the sky. The brown leaf. Which one's brown? There it is. The brown leaf fell off and blew away. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. 3 autumn leaves were left that day. 3 autumn leaves in a tree so high their colors were beautiful up against the sky. Which one's going to fall off next? The green one broke off and floated away. 2 autumn leaves were left that day. 2 autumn leaves in a tree so high their colors were beautiful up against the sky. The orange one broke off and floated away. How many is left? 1 autumn leaf left that day. 1 autumn leaf in a tree so high his color was beautiful up against the sky. The wind came up and he floated away. No autumn leaves left that day. And then you can rake them all in a pile and jump in them, right? Thank you. That was good. I have a story about something that you may not want to hear about, but it's winter. That is our next season after fall. It says, Winter is Coming. This story is by Tony Johnston and illustrated by Jim LaMarche, also published by Simon & Schuster, and we want to thank them very much for letting us read this story to you today. Now I need my glasses. Here they are, on my head. It is a cold September day. Fall is here, but ice is in the air. I feel winter coming. See a little girl sitting on a fence? There's a deer, and here's her platform tree house, and that's where she's going to be sitting. A red fox slips into the clearing that I am watching. First sun hits his back. The red fox shines like a small red fire. I am quiet, quiet. The red fox is quiet, quiet. We share this place. The red fox sniffs the last apple on our apple tree. The apple is wrinkled like my grandma's face. But wrinkled or not, it is food. Winter is coming. See that last apple there? Today, a mother bear and her cub rustle through the trees. I do not rustle. I hold my breath so they will stay. The mother bear snuffles for food among the flaming leaves. The cub snuffles too, but no luck. They go away, searching, searching. Winter is coming. Now it is October. A family of skunks waddles along the fringe of the woods. Skunks love night most, but sometimes they roam in daytime too. I can smell them before I see them. You see here, it's a mama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 babies. It's not a bad smell, a real smell. My father says animals are true to themselves. Skunks are skunks. They sniff where the wrinkled apple was, the one that the fox took. The skunks must look harder for something to eat. Winter is coming. Do you see her laying down up there watching? She was drawing pictures of the skunks. This morning, I am up at dawn. I see a pair of woodpeckers, red heads, hammering. They riddle a big tree with holes. Then they plug the holes with acorns they found somewhere. Whatever they could scrounge, whatever other animals have not found, animals do not waste. The woodpeckers keep hammering. Winter is coming fast. This day, rabbits come, bringing quiet with them. Their noses quiver, testing the air for food and danger. Danger is everywhere. I know animals don't harm on purpose. They harm only for food, or to save themselves or their babies. The rabbits find some skinny weeds and begin gnawing. They are lucky for now, but winter is coming. How many bunnies do we have? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bunnies. October is gone, moon rises early, a ways off a lynx ghosts along, all shining. A lynx with black-tipped ears. A lynx is a big cat. It's a big cat. A lynx the color of moon. My mother says wild things are full of light. I believe that. I stay quiet to keep it here for a moment. It paws out a beetle from the frozen leaves. The lynx is hungry. So it eats the beetle. Winter is coming. That's yucky to you and me, but it was food for him. November afternoon, 2 stripy chipmunks ripple from branch to branch of a pine. Where are our Look at, there. They are looking and chattering and looking. They find pine cones. They hold them in their little paws and chew and gobble the seeds and stuff their cheeks and spit out the husks. The busy chipmunks are beautiful, I think, gobbling as fast as they can. Winter is coming. On this day, a mother deer comes walking carefully. There she is. And she has babies. She has 1, 2 babies. They're called fawns. Fawns are baby deer. The fawns blend into the shadows. The deer nibbles the needles of spruce. They nibble the brittle grass. They nibble the edges of ferns. They nibble at nothing. Once the doe comes close, so close, I could touch her, but I don't. I know that animals need to be left alone. Maybe the deer will find enough food. Maybe not. Soon they move on, nibbling. Winter is coming. Another day, and oh, Canada geese, honkers, fly high above. Look at that. We see that here. They are flying in a wide gray V, looking for a warmer place. Each year they do that. Something tells them when to leave. Who knows what? I love honkers. I love their song, gray, sad, and old. I watch them for a long time. Winter is coming. The honkers know, and they go. Today no animals come, not one. The clearing and the trees are filled with silence and wildness and cold. They are waiting for something. Winter is coming. Dawn burns the sky. A flock of wild turkeys jostles by. They poke everywhere, muttering, food, 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 food. They learn from animals. We can learn from animals, my father says, about patience, about truth, about quiet, about taking only what you need from the land, because we are just its keepers. I pay attention to the wild turkeys. Suddenly, the turkeys flurry away without warning. Winter is coming. It's late November now. Gray as honkers, clouds crowd low. The red fox returns, prowling, prying, poking, but the apples are gone. The day still goes. The red fox is quiet, quiet. I am quiet, quiet. Then the clouds dust us with snow. Snow lies everywhere. Ah, winter is coming. She's walking home. We have a whole blanket of snow. I like that story. I like the point where it says we are its keepers. It's like we need to take care of everything outside. We are the keepers. Thank you for sharing that story with me. I want to show you something. I'm going to stand up and show you something that you can do today. It involves something that you're going to need a bag. I don't know what kind of bag you have in your house. Maybe it's a shopping bag. Maybe it's a little bag. If you have a little bag, you only have a little thing. The bigger the bag, the more you're going to pick up. So we're going to do that. If you want to get that in order. I want to stand up with you, and we are going to pretend we are scarecrows and get all ready to go out. We're going to do some. Scarecrow, scarecrow, turn around. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch the ground. Scarecrow, scarecrow, reach up high, stretch. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch the sky. Scarecrow, scarecrow, bend down low. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch your toes. Good stretch. We are ready to go out. We are going to take a fall walk. Yes, a fall walk. We're going to take our bag and we are going to go outside. Not me right now, but I did it yesterday. Take your bag and see what fall things you can pick up. These are the things that I picked up. I have pine cones and different color leaves. I was looking for acorns, but I didn't find any acorns. Acorns come from oak trees, but acorns didn't fall from the oak tree that I have that's near me. I was very sad. I wanted acorns. Fill your bag full of all different colors. I found red leaves, and look at this big green leaf. This is my biggest leaf. I found red and green, and I found a yellow skinny leaf. This reminded me of that in our story from Mouse's first fall, when they talked about skinny leaves. We have trees that make skinny leaves. So what I want you to do when you get home is to dump everything out and see what you found. And then I would like you to categorize them. That is a pre-math skill. So that's something that we can do. We can work on small, medium, and large. So this looks like the smallest. Maybe this is the medium. Small, medium, and large. We can do that with our leaves. This is the smallest leaf that I found. This is the medium leaf that I found. Remember, this was the biggest leaf that I found. So we have small, medium, and large leaves. And if you have a lot of leaves that are the same size, you can categorize them by color. You can make a pile with all the red leaves and a pile with all the green leaves, and think about making a picture with a bunch of things like this in it is called a collage. You can make your first fall collage. So I want to think about saying our goodbye song today. We learned a lot, we read a lot, and our song is also using American Sign Language. We're going to remember to come back and visit us as often as you can on all our social media feeds. We're going to have many story times online. So let's do our goodbye song. We have goodbye, remember friends, and we have time, point at your watch, and I have my watch on. And this is say, just tap your chin twice, and goodbye. You ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. We'll see you next time on all our social media feeds for Storytime Online.